Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead is outrageous, and I love it. This series is an absolute must-watch and everything you could want when it comes to an anime adaptation. From the story it tells, the unexpected spin on the zombie genre, the themes it explored, the mind-blowing art style and animation, the voice acting, literally everything. Zom 100 is epic, and it's clear that this series is firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Peak anime is a phrase that you'll hear thrown around a lot, but believe me when I say, don't miss out on this series. I'm so pumped that this anime adaptation is finally out. I've been following this manga for a while, and if you're like me, this series has been long awaited, and now we get to break it down. But before we go any further, I need you to hit the subscribe button. If you love Zom 100, anime in general, breakdowns, discussions, recommendations, and more, then this channel is the place for you. I upload multiple videos every single week. Now, with all that being said, let's talk about it. Things aren't always what you expect them to be. For good or for bad, it's up to you to decide how to respond. The realities of day-to-day life can be crushing at times, especially as we grow older and have to take on more responsibility. Akira gets this thrown in his face like a left hook when, after landing what he thought was his dream job, learns he's working for an infamous black company, a company that works its employees to the bone in a manner that's far from normal or acceptable. 8 or 10-hour workdays? Haha, more like 3 to 4 day workdays. Days off? Psych, be ready to sleep at the office. You'll be lucky to get a shower in. Insane deadlines, neurotic and abusive bosses, unreasonable clients, and exploitation at every turn. Akira's workplace is literal hell on earth, with the only shining light being Otori, the beautiful accountant that he's falling for, and happens to be the CEO's mistress. Yeah, so much for that man. L's all around. Akira, who was bright-eyed and full of enthusiasm at the start, is soon a shell of his former self, broken down and deeply disillusioned with seemingly no way out of his circumstances. Akira has become a corporate zombie, with little hope of that ever changing. As people who are most likely all working 9-to-5s, we the audience empathize with Akira. We've all felt like or currently feel like corporate slaves and zombies. You finish school and start working, and it's not what you expect. You may have been fortunate enough to land the gig you've been dreaming of, and you're excited until reality sets in. You have things you want to do, but now you don't have the time. You have goals you want to accomplish, but now you've put them on the back burner, with no real timeline on when you'll be able to get back to them. He's trapped. Then the zombie apocalypse hits Tokyo, and Akira is free. And that's what makes Zom 100 such an unexpected and interesting take on the zombie genre. In most, if not all cases, the zombie apocalypse represents calamity. It's an event that heralds the end of the good life as you know it, and the beginning of a desperate and in many ways hopeless fight for survival. It's a breakdown of society and a set of circumstances that the main character or characters usually wish had never happened. But for Akira, it's the opposite. For Akira, the zombie apocalypse is hope. It's a set of circumstances that, ironically, take him from a corporate zombie slave to a man that is now free to pursue the hopes, dreams, and aspirations that have been beaten out of him. The zombie apocalypse is an opportunity, one that he leans into and seizes to the fullest. Akira joyfully making a bucket list of things he wants to do before he dies makes this clear. Akira doesn't know how long he'll survive the zombie apocalypse, but he's going to do his damnedest to make sure he seizes this second chance and does his best to do all the things he's ever wanted before he gets turned into a zombie again. And we the audience are along for the ride. Zom 100 is refreshing and fun. The idea that the zombie apocalypse could turn the world into a playground of opportunity is outrageous, and we're here for it. It consistently defies expectations and norms at every turn, right out of the gate, and does it in a way that once again is fun, man. The visuals are wild and kinetic. You feel the motion as Akira runs and leaps parkour style through the streets. The colors are vibrant and intense. The show is absolutely gorgeous, and Bug Films is really pulling out all of the stops. It's so dope because it really captures the feel of the manga. Zom 100 is known for its mind-blowing use of color to catch the eye, with the manga volumes themselves being a different eye-catching color. The voice acting is top tier and really invokes emotion in each circumstance that we witness these characters go through. All of this feeds back into the main theme and narrative. Things aren't always what you expect them to be. For good or for bad, it's up to you to decide how you respond. But when difficult circumstances arise, we as human beings have an amazing ability to persevere. That drive is in all of us, and sometimes we just need something to shock us into remembering that. Though, I think I'm good on a zombie apocalypse happening. Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead is epic, and if you haven't watched it yet, you need to. This series is wild, and we're just getting started. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one.